Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and welcome to another new series. I know you've noticed in the last couple of weeks that I have started posting videos on Saturdays. As I'm getting more and more attention on the YouTube page, I want to keep the content flowing for you guys, but in order for you to not get bored with the same content over and over, we are going to start a second series. So we are on a map called the Western Wilds. And we're going to call this series Build Your Own Map. And the reason for that is because on this map, and for some reason I can't get this to zoom out, but on this map there's a starting farm, there's the shop and some sell points over there, there's a couple of productions over here, and then there's a train yard over here. That's all there is on this map. So we're going to have to build this whole thing from scratch. We're going to build our own map. So this is the beginning. This is us getting started. I'm here at the vehicle shop with my pickup. We're probably not going to keep this pickup. I'm going to try to use this map's not going to be brand specific. I'm going to try to use some different stuff on this one. So we'll see how that goes. Now, if I remember right, I believe I have to go this way, and then I need to go up here to get to where the starting farm is. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to sell off some of the equipment that we start with, and use that money to expand. So we're going to keep this little trailer house and this little carport. And if we look, like I said, if we go back to the map, if we go to this map, you will see that all we own right here is plot number 3. But if you go out here and look, there's nothing out there. So the first thing we're going to do is probably cut all of this for grass, and then we're going to start making some fields. But you can see here, there are no fields. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to look at what we start with for equipment, and we're probably going to sell some of this stuff off. I might keep the trailer. That cultivator is pretty small. That plow is pretty small. Yeah, so let's go in here and see what we have. Yep, we're going to sell the tractor. We're going to sell the harvester because we don't need it. We're going to go ahead and sell the forklift for now too. We're going to sell the pickup. I think I'm going to keep that trailer. Yeah, I'm going to keep the trailer. I can use that. Get rid of the small plow, get rid of the small cultivator, get rid of the small seeder, get rid of the small fertilizer spreader. We're going to keep the weight, and we're going to keep the auger for now. So now that we've done that, now we have $300,000. So with that, I'm actually going to buy the land. I'm going to keep this. Eventually, we're going to own the whole thing. That's my goal. But I'm going to start down here in plots 25 and 26. So there you can see $85,000 for each plot of land. So we're going to start down there with that. Now we're down to $209,000. And now I'm thinking I should have kept the tractor. But we're going to do something to get us some extra money. But in order to do that, I'm going to go get our pickup. And I'm going to use the hot rod. No, we're not going to use the hot rod. I'm going to use the TLX 82 Special Extra Large. I'm going to put the long box on there. Open frame, workhorse, limited, vintage, sheriff, open frame, firefighter open frame. I think I'm going to do open frame because I think, let me go look at something, because I think I can put an auto load bed on that. That's why I want to use this pickup, but I can't remember if I need to use this to put the auto load bed on. I gotta find the right spot first. It's in here somewhere. You get a soapbox derby card too. Here we go. Yeah, see, TLX 1982, stake bed, forge transport, Unreal forge transport, liquids tank, livestock, pallets auto load right there. So that's what we want to do. Now what I don't remember is there an extra large version? Does not look like it. Okay. Go back in here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything there. Bumper, cabin, visors, bed extras. There we go. Topper with stripe, topper. Roll bar with stripe, roll bar. Toolbox with stripe, toolbox. Bed extras, no. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do the. Oh, there it is. Pallets auto load. Yes. All right, perfect. So I don't need to put the bed on there. So we're gonna go long box. We're gonna go with the 4.3 liter diesel. Put some off-road tires on there. I don't need forestry tires. Continentals. I like the Michelins. Yeah, there we go. Package. I cannot tell what that is changing. Interior colors. We'll do dark, red, orange, blue. We'll just stick with standard. Put a hood scoop on there. Put the bull bar on there. I think that just puts stuff in the cab. I don't know what it's putting in there, but it puts something in the cab. Visor, no. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. Design 3. Design 2 is lights on the top, so we'll go with that. Color sets limited. Yeah, there we go. Then we can go up here and do limited on the interior colors. There we go. That works. Metal type. Limited. Bed extras, no. Exhaust right. Pallets auto load, yes. I don't need extra lights on the top. We'll put towing mirrors on it just in case we need to. And license plate as always. We go to type 2. And we use our nickname. We will do front and back. Alright. And now $42,000. So now we are down to $167,000. That is not going to be enough to buy anything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring up the map so I can remember which way I need to go here. Open up this gate here. So we're actually going out. Ooh, as I crash there. There is a road back there, but I guess the first time we went out this way. Yes, we went out this way. Alright, so how are we going to make some money to start our farm? Well, we're going to go for a little drive here quick. As you can, and this is what I'm talking about, there's absolutely nothing on this map. It's all completely open, other than some trees, some roads, some power lines, and a few rocks. Up here is the property that we just bought. So here's our land that we just bought. You can't really see on the ground where the dividers are. But right here is our farm. We're going to have to clean that up, and we're going to build it up from scratch. But before we do that, we need a little bit of money. So we're going to turn here along the river. Actually, it's more like a canal. We're going to go into town and well, it's not really going into town. We're going to go over here and we're going to stop at this bridge for a second. We're going to go over here in the water and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. If you see right here, there's a little gold nugget hanging underneath there. It's going to give us some money. So, what we're going to do, if we go over here, I feel like it's on this side anyway. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. There it is. There should be a map over here that shows us there should be 20 of these gold nuggets on this map. There's our auger. It's over here, and that's the reason we kept it, is because we need to use that to load stuff on the trains to sell it. So look in here, look at this map. There are 20 gold nuggets spread around the map, and you can see the orange dot there for the one that we already collected. So I'm gonna go around. I'm probably not gonna record that whole thing because it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna attempt this one first. This one's a little tricky. I've watched a couple videos on how to get to some of these, but not all of them. So this one, you can swim out there, but when the map was first created, and let me see if you can still do it, you cannot get up on that pole, and it won't let you collect that rock. So you gotta go over here, and you gotta swim through the river, and you gotta climb the rocks. And then what you're supposed to do is go out here, and you're supposed to jump off of this rock and try to land on this first pole, and then jump across to the rest of them. But I'm going to work on getting these gold nuggets to make us some money, and I will be back when it's time to start working on the farm. Let's see if I can get this lined up right and do this. Nope, missed. Alright, we've gotten 5 of the gold nuggets, so we've gotten $250,000. We're up to 567 now. So this is what our property looks like. So you can see there's old abandoned barn here. There's an old tractor in here that's just a placeable. It's not a usable old tractor. There's just some old stuff lying around. We're going to end up cleaning this up. There's an easy way to do it. So I can go over here and cut down these signs. The first one will get rid of this power line that cuts across the property right here. But I might leave that there for a realistic look. I can cut the second one to get rid of all the loose scrap. I'll still need to remove the buildings and the fences. And then I can get rid of that one to get rid of all the trees in this area. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the middle one. So we just got to buy any saw here that we want to buy. So we got that. Now if I just hit the down arrow, turn it to the side, go up to this one, and then there we go. why that didn't. That's weird. But we also have a piece of spruce now. It says it's too heavy for me to... Nope. So now we got a piece of spruce that we can sell. So we're going to go set this... We're going to put this in the back... we'll just set it in front of this barn for now. So now all the scrap is gone. But we still got to get rid of the buildings. But we're not going to do that right now. The first thing we're going to do is try to make some money. So I told you we're going to use some brands in here that I haven't really used before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm not going to do Valtra yet. I'm looking for this right here. We're going to get a Kubota M7. We're going to make it a 172 to give it 160 horsepower. We'll put some Nokian tires on it. I don't want any word. Front weight, yeah, we're going to keep a 3-point on the front weight because we want access to that 3-point. We'll put the Kubota loader attachment on there. We're going to put GPS on there too. I don't like putting license plates on my tractors. That did not change because I hit the wrong button. Alright, and now $161,000. We got our tractor. Now we need to go to front loaders. We gotta find the Kubota M7. We'll do that for now. We're not gonna need that right away, but you'll see what we're gonna need that for in a minute. And then we need to go to mowers, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to get, that's 21, the Kuhn is actually cheaper. The John Deere is as well. That's 15 and 38. This is the cheapest one. There's a John Deere that's 15 and 38. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get this Kuhn. I don't like the European style placards on it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna use that to bale the grass, or to mow the grass, and then we're going to need a baler. Now there should be a Kubota. I think it's a Kubota brand. There should be a Kubota. There should be a quick baler in here somewhere that bales and wraps at the same time. Maybe I don't have it downloaded. I'll have to go look. But somewhere in here there should be a quick bale that bales and wraps at the same time, and you don't have to stop. So if I don't have that downloaded, it doesn't look like I do. So I'll probably, there it is, fast bale. That's the one I want, Kubota fast bale. Foil color. What color do we want to put on him? Let's do blue. Blue sounds good. We're gonna get rid of the license plate. Alright, so now I'm going to cheat. We're going to jump over here. We're going to get in our tractor. And we're going to hook up our mower. And then the only other thing, I'm going to have to come back and get a rake. But I'm going to show you the reason we're doing this here shortly. We're going to start off over here at the homestead farm. Eventually, as I grow and buy the land, there's some more signs here. I think they remove all the trees and all the rocks from the entire map. Yeah, all the trees from the entire map and all the rocks from the entire map. Eventually, I think we're going to remove the rocks Maybe, we'll see. But I'm not going to remove all the trees because I can use those to make money. So we're going to go over here. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to mow all of the grass on all of the land that we have. And then after that we're going to make some fields. But there's a reason I want to mow the grass first. So I'm going to keep my mini map up there at the bottom. So I know when I get to the edge, because if I remember right, we only own number 3 there, right? Oh, forgot to turn that off. Yeah, we only own property line number 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to mow this all. And this one kind of actually has an outline for us already. Makes it look like there's a dirt field underneath. So that's going to be good. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time here and I'm going to mow all of our properties, and then I will come back. I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm not even going to time lapse it. I'll just be back after I'm done mowing and raking. And then we're going to make some bales, and that might be it for the first episode. And then we're going to go collect some more gold. So I'll be back when I'm done mowing. Why am I'm not getting any grass out of that? What is the reason I'm not getting any grass out of that? That's interesting. Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to go mow the other properties. But anyway, we'll be back when it's time to make some bales. I'll figure this out. Alright, we are baling. I ended up trading the tractor. I sold the M7 and bought an M8. I realized I'm going to need something a little bit bigger to do all of this with. But I also adjusted some of the sound settings in my menu, so hopefully you can hear the equipment a little bit better now. I'm going to pay attention when I edit this video to see how it sounds. And make more adjustments in the future if I needed. But we're just going to sit here and bale these. I'm going to get to the end. I'm going to show you the reason I'm doing grass and wrapping them when we get here to the end. I'll jump out and show you what we're doing with these. And also the reason I went with this fast bale is because I don't have to stop to unload. So we're just going to jump out. So now if I go to one of these bales that I've already dropped, you'll see if I walk up to it, it says it is 0% fermenting. So these are going to turn into silage bales, and so you're going to have to stay tuned. That's going to be part of our first money-making venture, but it's not just going to be selling them to the animal dealer like you've seen me in the past. There's a reason I'm doing silage, and you'll have to stay tuned to the next episode to find out. One of the other things I did is I took out, there were 2 trees on this property. I just used my delete items mod to get rid of those because there's just 2 small trees, kind of like the one you see up there, the top left right there. But also I realized I'm using I forget the exact name of it, but it's a mowing mod. The term mowing is somewhere in the name of the mod, but basically what it does is it mows everything. So it even took out all of the bushes. So when I'm done wrapping these bales, I'm gonna pick them up and let them ferment, and then I now have an outline of this field, and I'm gonna come back and plow it, and I'm gonna actually seed grass over it that will produce even more than what this just plain meadow does. I'll probably still go over and mow that side too. I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to need, but if I don't need all of the silage bales for what I want to do with them initially, then I can sell them at the livestock sell point. And you can see there, so if you notice, if I stay on here long enough, I mowed past the edge of the boundary, but the rake in the baler will stop. So I will only be able to pick up the grass that's within the boundary of the land I owned, even though I was able to mow outside of that boundary. So we're going to keep going here for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna pick all these bales up, set them to the side, and let them ferment. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off camera and go hunt for a little bit more gold, because you can see we're already back down to $157,000. I think in the future I might have to take advantage of leasing equipment instead of buying equipment, but we won't need much more if I'm just going to start off doing this grass first, because where we're at already in August, we won't be able to plant any other crops until the spring. So I think I'm just going to get one other larger tractor for all of that field work, and then all I'll need right now is a plow, and the rest can wait. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to plow up all of this. You can see right there where I mowed past the boundary, but then the rake wouldn't pick it up. It was interesting, but that's the way it worked. I'm going to drop this bale. I do own this. The property line is on the other side of the canal there, so that road there is actually part of my property. So I'm allowed to pick up grass that's on top of it. But so yeah, we're going to finish baling all of this. We're going to get them all picked up, and then we're going to go around and hunt some more gold. That's going to do it for this first episode of Build Your Own Map here on the Western Wilds. This should be a fun series, because we're going to eventually, I actually printed off a copy of the map and sketched out what I want to do with it. Eventually we are going to own the whole map, but it's going to take some time and take some money, so I probably won't skip as much as I do on some of my other series, just because I want you guys to see as much of this map build as I can. Some of the monotonous stuff, like, you know, mowing and baling grass, when I get to doing some of that stuff multiple times, I'll probably skip, but my goal is to have every part of the build process recorded. So like I said, I'm going to finish these bales, get them picked up, go hunt some gold so I can buy a tractor and a plow, and we will see you in the next episode when we will show you what we're going to do with this silage. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit those magic buttons known as like, subscribe, and notifications, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.